winners of 3 straight, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. David Pollock and Jesse Palmer will join me shortly. For now, let's enjoy Enter Sandman. The Hokies will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Louisville's offense will take the first swing of the game. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
On the run, it's McLaurin. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Runs through a tackle. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Cardinals can really attack on this second and short. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Hokies offense has its first opportunity of the day. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
And the Hokies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Crosses the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Pulls it in, it's Adams. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Hokies trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Snagged out of the air. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. First touchdown
perfect. That's the way you start a ball game. Get the crowd rolling at home, especially these fans. Virginia Tech has some of the best fans in the country.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking downfield, it's Adams. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. Caught on the outside, it's Adams. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The give to the back. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that bell.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. All of that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
And you got to love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will open from the 15. Looking for space, it's McLaurin. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. First play of the period will be a second down. From the gun, running back gets the gift. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Back to throw, it's Adams. They're setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Throws for the tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Creates a little space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Cardinals come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Adams. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
They're working that left side. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. The Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Joyner. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling big plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing, and this defense right now, they have no answers.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
They're dealing with a second and long. Hand off from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. And
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the red zone, looking for a man. Using his legs to buy some time. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The short hands, it's Adams. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. He makes the grab. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's first and 10 from the 39. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. They'll run for it. Powers through the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Dropping back, it's Adams. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way. Gets it all. To the 38.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They'll leave it with him. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Soft spot in the middle. A lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Louisville! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Makes the grab. It's Adams. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Jackson.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds his tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Give him 6. Touchdown, Hokies.
And this This offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They're showing that toughness using the ground game to create breathing room. They've got it out to the 15. They'll line up for a second down play. Scanning the field, it's Adams. He'll get rid of it. Got his man. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Get it out on the screen. Finds a little space. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's McLaurin. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. In the final period with a 3rd down play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A shot toward the end zone, and it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd and goal for the offense. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. All together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to pass, it's Mims. Got his man quickly. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They go to the ground. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs. And
breaks into the open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Hokies are marching down the field. Slams it ahead. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Try to get it to the edge. Max going for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Texas Tech is getting crushed today, and this is in front of a full house in Lubbock. That fan base should not be subjected to this. They're trailing by 21 to Baylor. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to throw, it's Mims. Makes the grab. It's Karapateas.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good...
Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
That's reeled in. It's Adams. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. On the run, it's Jackson. Got enough for the 1st. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buying some time. Trying to make... Turning it on! He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the 1st down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards.
Looking for the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mims. The pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's caught. It's Karapateas. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. Kick is in the air. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays